Hey everybody, I just want to do kind of like a reaction type of a thing to a couple YouTube videos I saw. So first, you should go check out these videos. My worst fears about Lorcana from Neve's Nerd Corner. It's a good video, has good editing and some kind of cool information. It's mostly just talking about things that Neve is scared of happening to Lorcana. There's I think four or five main points. I'm going to cover them really quick and just kind of talk about them. I won't play the video. That's you guys should just go check it out and subscribe. The first thing that they were scared about is that the game is going to be bad, and that's kind of like I think a lot of people's fear, and that's one of my really big fears because I'm interested in this game and playing and everything, and it's possible that it's just not good, and obviously that's like subjective. Like one of my favorite games of all time is Zatch Bell, and I think most people think it's not a good game. I like still collect it. I just think it's really cool. And so if Lorcana is, good to just a few people, that's not going to help us. It needs to be good to a lot of people. So yeah, I think it's like a valid fear. It's something I'm scared of too. I just hope it's good. I think to me, one way it will be bad if it's literally just head-to-head bashing against each other like Magic. And I think Magic is a really good game, but it has a lot of cards and variety that it's been able to build up over the years to make it what it is. He also mentioned that it would be bad that Disney IP it can't carry the game for him on its own. For me, the Disney, I'm a Disney fan. I'm not like crazy, but. I think it's cool. I watched all the animations when I was a kid, so it kind of has that like nostalgia factor for me. So for me, it can carry it, even if the game's like super bad and just completely bombs. I'll still have a lot of the first set, at least collecting it. And however long it lasts, I'll collect a lot. I've said this a lot. I'm not really interested in the other stuff like Star Wars, Marvel. There's another big one out there that they have. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but those kind of things aren't as interesting to me. So, but at least the kind of classic animations and Pixar stuff can carry it for me. Point two was the hype train is too soon. There's no news. There's not enough news. I don't know if that's like really scaring me. I like knowing early because I can kind of prepare. Like, if I go to a convention or anything, I start preparing like 6 or 9 months or a year in advance. So to me, knowing it's coming, I can start like setting money aside, start planning on what I want to get, even though I don't know what's out there. Just having the ability to plan, I think is good. And hopefully for everybody, like I collect a lot of different games, and the more information I have in the earlier, the better. So I think that once stuff starts getting released, it'll get revived. I have seen from when like D23 or whatever happened, like there is a little bit of die down, but for me, I still feel just as excited. I'm actually more excited every day. So it'll pick back up, I think. They mentioned underprepared, not enough printing of sets. In my opinion, they don't have the game completed, especially from kind of the industry things I've been hearing, that the game's not done. It's not ready to even be printed. I don't think they've printed anything else. I think the stuff they did print is kind of just to start prepping and testing for when they start printing more things, make sure the quality's good. I think the game's not completed. I think all the cards aren't added to the sets. I think they're still playtesting a ton. I made a video. It got a lot of people big mad, but I think that Stitch will probably get changed. So I just don't think that the like amount of product is an issue. Are they underprepared? Yeah, possibly. I think that this probably started 4 or 5 years ago as like one or two people who's like, hey, we want to do this game, and it's like kind of ramping up now, and they're hiring a lot of people trying to get it ready. I think they are underprepared, but I don't think they've printed any cards yet. That's just my opinion. Maybe someone knows, like printers, or has contacts in there and knows for sure, but I think they're not at that point yet. I think the game's not done, in my opinion. They're still making cards. They're still playtesting, still making changes. So, and I think it's going to be a massive set. I think over 325 cards. That's my guess. I think it's going to be a really, really big set, especially for all the different variety on like one card. We can see there's so many options. So, yeah, I think they are underprepared, but not on printing. Lastly, they mentioned that Lorcana leaves content creators on their own. That's a fear. That's one of mine too. I think that, some companies do really well with that. I don't know about card games as much in that area, but I do know there's like a mobile game called Raid Shadow Legends, and they really like help content creators promote things. They give them free stuff. Like, I don't really need free stuff or anything like that. I know that like card spoilers are a pretty big deal. Like, sometimes companies will get content creators to do card spoilers. I hope they kind of include the company. I think that like Ravensburger does a good job on like social media and reaching out to people and things. So I think they probably will do that, at least card spoilers and things. So yeah, I think this is a really good video. It's short, has good editing and everything. Definitely go check it out. My worst fears about Lorcana. I think like everybody's scared about a lot of things, and we have no information to kind of make us feel better. So we're just on here making up stuff. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I want to show one other video, or talk about one other video, rather. It's Mickey Mouse Lorcana card will be bigger than the Pokemon Charizard card, and this is I don't know how to say it, Sierra W. So I really like this video for a couple reasons, because I think the Mickey Mouse is going to be really highly collectible. And this video kind of talks about how Charizard's like a really popular card, like how it has a really high value, and kind of how the value has changed over the years, and like it's still holding strong. I don't have one of these, but I want to get like a PSA 2, or just like the ripped up crappiest one I can find, just to have one, because I think it'd be cool. I don't know how much the PSA 10 is. I think this video says it's like over 250,000 sold. I saw like on eBay, what was it? Like a 7.5 for maybe like 30,000 or something like that. Like, it's a really valuable card. And I think that Mickey is going to have a lot of value, especially over time. In like 10 years, I think it'll be crazy. I sent mine off to get graded just because I kind of feel the same. I doubt I'll be able to pick any more up because they're just at a crazy price point. I think it will be more popular than the other cards, like the Robin Hood and the Stitch, just because there are so many Mickey Mouse collectors all over the world that this is just going to be a crazy card. This video has tons of really good information, lots of research. Definitely just go check it out. And like, subscribe to both the channels. The more we can kind of spread the word about all the Lorcana stuff, the more people can get interested in it, which I think will just be good for the game. So yeah, check out Mickey Mouse Lorcana card will be bigger than the Pokemon Charizard card. I hope so. I really hope so. And then my worst fears about Lorcana. Check them out. Yeah, we'll bug you guys later.